Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm playing on the FTOG Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved Expert Mode server, and having a blast getting a bunch of this power here from my solar panel here. Just one, that's all I have, and well, it's the tier 4 one, working very nicely. It's filled up all of these guys, and so yay. But I've been busy since the last video making stuff and getting things ready because I want to get this done. Hey, look at that, iridium, woohoo! Anyway, let's go downstairs and take a look at a few things that I've done. Let me grab these energy crystals and just move them out of my bar. These guys, the recyclers, have been going like crazy. I did make a bunch of, nope, not there. Here we go. I made a bunch of these overclockers. In fact, let me take these two from here, put them back into there. There we go. A bunch of overclockers for each of these, just to speed things up a little bit. And it was maxing out around 60, 65, somewhere around here. This will pop over 100 for a little bit and then be back down again, and which is fine because I've got plenty of power for that, so not a problem. Anyway, it's been producing for me scrap. Now I'm using scrap boxes, which is a little bit bigger. Well, it's better because it's a value of 10 instead of the 9 individual bits that you make. Same thing when you take 9 pieces of coal to make a coal block, it's actually worth 10 the amount of a single piece. Anyway, so the scrap is coming into here, and as soon as it's got 9, it'll go ahead and run this recipe, which just creates that. And then I'm using these little cable bits in the back to sit there and shove the stuff out. Working great. 42,000 and a half. So that's a lot, and I'm just going to let that keep running as long as I have power running here, which is yay. That's what I want to do. Anyway, I need to make some things to complete for the flight, the Ring of Flight, which is my main goal right now. I really want flight. So iridium, I was saying, was the one thing that was majorly blocking me. And there were several methods. I tried exploring through the runic dungeon, and I didn't see any iridium in there. Chatting with somebody, I'm trying to remember whether or not he saw any iridium. If there is, it's extremely rare, so that doesn't work. One of the possibilities is making alunium, which is a botania flower that gives you random dungeon loot, so that's a possibility. But I went, the other option is to go through IC2 and do a lot of tech, and I'm not ready for that. The last option was explore. Both the stronghold dungeons, mineshaft dungeons, and especially 2 other type of loot chests. If you find great wood trees that have spider webs on them, there's a cave spider spawner underneath, and there's a chest, and quite often they had iridium shards in them. And then the other thing is, occasionally there are these like a 5x5 obsidian areas set out randomly outside, and they have a chest, also a node from Thalmcraft, and they often had iridium shards in them too. So I went ahead, and since I have a portal that's 160,000 blocks west, yay nether, and so I spent some time exploring out there, and here's a shot of what the amount of exploring I did. And I did this slowly with my glider, just very slowly drifting around, letting things log in. I would drop on top of trees and wait for a while for serve to catch up, and I was constantly checking the TPS, and the TPS was fine for that. So looking at this, it's about 3,000 blocks wide at what I explored, and about 8,000 blocks high. So that gives you an idea of how much exploring I needed to do. And I needed almost 7 stacks of shards, 6.75 stacks to be precise. And that was enough to get me the iridium I needed. So let's make these 4 here, put them there. That gives me 2 sets of 3 because I need 1 set there, 1 set there. Grab these 2 bits there, and this gives me superconductor. So I need that. Let's go upstairs where I have prepped a few things. And here, I need an energy crystal here, an energy crystal there. That makes an energy pack. And I bet you they don't stack. Of course they don't stack. Anyway, but if I come here and I put an energy pack in place here and put a superconductor there, hey, look, I've got an ultimate lap pack. So there's one. And, why make one when you can make 2 for twice the cost? So let's go ahead and make 2 of them, because if we go down and we look at this, they go right underneath the black plates. All right, so we'll put one there and one there. So that's one more component getting closer to being done. And that's probably the highest of the tech bits so far that I've had to deal with. I'm just going to take you and stick you right there for right now because I can't. I just don't want you in my inventory right now. Anyway, one thing I do want to do is go ahead and make an engine booster. Made all of these bits. Won't talk about overclockers, but the advanced heat vent was something new, and for that, just pretty easy to make these heat vents, and for that it was pretty easy with electric motor. So lots of copper I had to chew up in that. So let's make an engine, and if we come over here and put the engine mount there, we've got everything we need for 2 parts for this, except we need an advanced lap pack. So let's come over here, and this makes the Lapatron crystal, and I made a whole bunch of them for the other piece. But let's go ahead and make an energy backpack. Come over here, and this gives me 1 advanced lap pack. Put you there and you there. This makes number 2. And so now if we come here and put you there, that gives me the advanced electric jetpack. Put you in place. Snag you. Put you in place. And there's 2 of these, and they go to the other side. All right, so let's go down here. As you can tell, I've been prepping a whole lot of stuff here. So, all right, so there's those 2 bits. So you can go away and you can go away. And this, the Dark Solarium Thruster is next. For this, I was saying I was tired of making static capacitors and I wasn't wanting to make any more. Well, I pushed them off, but I did make them. I needed to do that. Dark Solarium, that was fun. Dark Steel Solarium and this pulsating crystals. I've made those before. That's not a problem. The Vibrant Thruster. So vibrant alloys, some redstone alloys, some ender conduits, more octadics, and vibrant crystals, which, okay, could do. And then this, the flight control unit. I need a bat soul, and I need to make this with more of these dark solarium ingots. Well, let's go upstairs and do a thing. In fact, I'm going to do 2 things. Do you stack? You do. Okay, cool. Let's go downstairs. And yesterday I found some bat souls. It took a while for me to find that, and that should be under the soul binder. Yes, indeedy. So do you have experience needs? Let's find out. 8 levels. Okay, let's grab 16 because I can. So, and then, no, I don't want to add. Let's drop it down to 16. There we go. Down we go. Let's get that proceeding. Ding. Okay, so the soul vial was fairly easy to make, and I've made those before, just the fused quartz and solarium, so not a problem. I do want to put you in place and you in place. Now, what happened to... Okay, I was going to say, I wanted to get this to work. Okay, let's use that. So this is the flight control unit. And I kind of like the idea of capturing a mob and then shoving it into some tech. I think that's a fun idea. Ooh, and it stacks. Cool. Let's try this. Let's go oop and oop one more. And so this is the Vibrant Thruster. I need 2 of them. And there's more of those octadics and stuff. And so this gives me the Dark Solarium Thrusters. And those are the 2 bits I need there. Let's come down here. and they go there and there. So the only thing missing is the solar panel, which is out there, and this centerpiece right here. I am so close I could taste it. So let's clear that out of the way. Let's click this. The thermostatic harness. Well, Thaumcraft. Okay, let's take a look. For this, I need a void chest plate, which is not going to be all that hard because I'm going to make these void seeds, which I can make from regular seeds and some of this aspect. Alienus vacuus tenebrae. I think I've got plenty of each of these, so I can do that with the crystals. I'll need to make 8 of them with the void seeds and more metallum, and that will give me the 8 bits I need to make the void chest plate. Cool. The air sigil shouldn't be all that hard. Ender air bottle, I think I got that from the end already. Demonic slate, that's tier 4. I can make those. Aether, that's just feathers, glowstone, simple catalyst, and gas tiers. Ooh, I need 6 gas tiers. I think I've got 6 gas tiers, so I think I'm good with that. And then I can make this air sigil. It will throw me in the air, I think, similar to the Rod of Skies that I've got from Botania. And then the Flying Ointment. This is some witchery stuff. So I've got feathers, I've got wool of the bat, I've got belladonna flowers. Yes, diamonds, potion of swiftness. I can make that. That should just be sugar with an awkward. Yeah, okay, I can do that. And that's the 8-minute one, so I need to bump that up. Redstone soup, I'm out, but I should be able to make that. I'm not 100% sure I've got any drops of luck on me right now, but I can make some more of that. So all of that's doable. This one. This is the problem. I can make the elementium. I think I've actually got 2 ingots of that already. The feathers, no problem. The ender air. The Gaia spirits. That's the problem right now because I haven't killed the Gaia. For that, I need a beacon, which is just killing the wither again, so that's not a problem. But I need to make 4 of these Gaia pylons, and it's more Thaumcraft stuff. So I need to make the Natura pylon, and I need to make the mana pylon. That's easy. This one needs the Ender Dew, and I think I've got some of that kicking around, so that's not a problem. Mana Steel, so that's not an issue. But this guy here, I'm pretty sure I don't have that much stuff because this is ×4, and then I need Motus, Metallum, Fabricio, and then the Purification. So there's a bunch of these. I'm pretty sure I've got this. I've got lots of this. I've got lots of that. This one I may have to reduce some items to make the aspects for that. So this is going to be something I'm gonna have to do, and then once I get the 4 Gaia pylons, I'll need to summon the Gaia Guardian and kill it. And I'm not a big fan of this part of Botania because the stupid Gaia Guardian cheats, and a lot of things don't work on it. So one of the things I was looking at was saying, okay, what if I set up a turret? In fact, let's go into here. What if I were to set up a turret? I could make these from portal gun, and it's pretty darn cheap. It's just iron, obsidian, and a little bit of redstone, and they will fire not at the player, but they'll fire at anything that's not the player. So that's a great way of targeting mobs. Now, they're real easy to knock over, so you might want to protect them in some way or have lots. Well, I played this in creative single player, and I made the Gaia Guardian ritual and put like 20, 25 of these little turrets around. It shoots the Gaia Guardian, but the Gaia Guardian takes no damage. Again, the Gaia Guardian cheats. It's a real pain in the butt. So I'm going to have to figure out what I can do, because I've got this weapon that's not bad, but I'm lazy. I don't want to run up and smack the stupid guy, because one, he looks very much like me, and the guy cheats. I might make some chakras. This guy here, the flare chakram, not all that hard to make. It's just going to need, I guess, 3 of these terra steel ingots, and then a little bit of pixie dust and blaze, and these guys I don't know if it actually puts him on fire, but it definitely, with the additional mobs that drop partway through, it'll be able to blow them up fairly nicely. Anyway, so what's the last piece? That's the last piece. So I'm gonna have to do it. Grumble, 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 grumble. And now for the part that I really don't like. Killing the Gaia Guardian is annoying because he's a jerk and he cheats, and there's so many exceptions built in that stop things from working just for the Gaia Guardian, because annoying. Anyway, so I've got here out in the mining dimension, I've got my little beacon. You don't need the iron, I just happen to put it there because you do need these pylons here, and they should be set 1, 2, 3, 4 away. I put mana pools underneath because I've got 12 of these bell thorns. You can see the area that they will damage mobs. So I don't expect them to do diddly for the Gaia Guardian because, again, cheat. But all the ads at one point this should help take those down. And I've got my flare chakrams to shoot out. Unfortunately, they go out quite a distance and then come back. So I can't shoot them off super, super fast, because if I go boom, 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 now I'm disarmed for a while until they come back. They're handy because they do come back and they will actually damage things on the way back, which is cool. I also have an iron-capped wooden wand, which I can right-click, and that'll shoot out a little... it's not super fast, but it's something that is another option for me to attack with. And and you can see the little swirling thing. I moved my environmental controller here, so I have full regen 2 and the saturation 2. So hopefully that will help as well. Let me grab this. I've spent some time. I've made the air sigil. I had to make all these Gaia pylons, which was loads of fun. I'm glad I actually had a lot of these things set up, because I didn't need to make anything new, except I ran out of Fabrico. And if I hit U for that, the thing I noticed that I could do for this, oh yes, right here, crafting tables. I went ahead and made a stack and a half of those, and you can see that that's 4 of the Fabrico bits in there, so that worked out very nicely. Super cheap. That's what I got for that. The other thing that I needed was some motus for movement, and if I hit, let's go back, and if I hit U on this, the one I did is I made a bunch of these conveyor belts. I made 2 stacks, and at 3 each, that gave me a bunch of motus. So that was very, very handy. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and try this. You probably won't see it because it's boring, but oh, it's also loud. Because it is so loud, I am going to change my options, music. I'm going to drop my master volume way down because it's loud. There it goes. All right, so he's dead, and he was annoying, but that should take care of it. That should give me the 4 that I need, which is good. All right, now if I take a look at this, I've got this piece. I will now be able to craft this piece. It just needs a little bit of elementium. Ooh, I think I used up all my elementium for crafting these guys, which means I'll have to open up my Alfheim portal again. It's just mana. That's not a problem. But anyway, I need to make 2 more of those. I already got a bunch of ender bottles. So this I'm going to have to make because I haven't gotten this. I don't have the redstone soup. I think I've got all those bits. I don't have a potion of swiftness, but I can make that. I've got all the rest of the stuff. So I just need to make those. Oh, and then I need to make this. That means I'm going to have to do a lot of metallum, which I've got, and make some void seeds, which I need to make with that. Okay, it's just some grinding a little bit. And with the healing in place, it was much easier. It's just he kept dodging so much. I did shoot off my wand. What happened to my wand? There it is. I did shoot off my wand at one point, and it hit him, and he did nothing, which meant he didn't take any damage from this wand. Cheater. So one dead Gaia Guardian later, well, and a few more, I decided to, since I had the 8 Gaia spirits, 4 of them I need for the tiara, and the other 4, if you combine with a Terra Steel ingot, you get the Gaia ingot, and then when you use that on the beacon, you get the Guardian of the Guardian of the Galaxy. You get the Gaia Guardian 2 fight. And that one drops a bunch of these runes. I got an overgrowth seed from it. I got a whole bunch of different mana stuff here. A couple other nifty bits. One of the things that was very handy, I got the Ring of Odin, because I killed it 4 times. There's 5 rewards and 1 that's empty. And anyway, I got the Ring of Odin. I really wanted that because that now I have green hearts because I've got an extra 10 hit points because of that. So I doubt I'm going to kill it again. I just needed that, and I've got plenty of little Gaia Spirit bits left over for making other things. Speaking of making other things, I've got the Void chest plate here, and I believe that's all I need. Let's go up to my Thaumcraft area. So here's my 4 bottles. This one's Precontagio, this is Air, Iter, and Volatus, and I've got the Flying Ointment. Yeah, that took a little bit because I had to go all the way down to the Drop of Evil to make that. The Air Sigil was not all that hard, so you know, glad that's done. Let's hang this up over here, and then we'll put in the center, I'm gonna snag that, the Void chest plate. Boink. And let's smacky smack this. Doesn't look like too much instability going on there, so that's good. I'm just going to carefully watch, because if it's too unstable and I don't have enough things stabilizing the instability here, then I might lose some of this this aspect that's going across, but it looks like it's going just fine. Or it might drop off some of these items, but my magnet should pick that up. That's all done. It didn't stop saying it needed more because it lost some, so good. That makes me happy. So far, I think I've got enough stabilizing bits around here that none of the recipes I've been making are an issue, which is good, because this took a long time to get these bits here, and I don't want to lose any of them. And making these jars filled with this stuff is so much easier when you have the raw source. That's why I've been crystallizing them. It makes it so much easier. This one I think is the Volatus. That's just from feathers. I think that was the Iter for the movement one, and that I got from the conveyor belts. That worked out really well. Anyway, there is a mirror that you could have a storage room of all these aspects stored there, and then you don't have to bring them up here. The mirror acts as a warp between the 2 locations, so I may do that. Then I don't have to move these bottles about. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. It's been easy enough with just 2 of these or 4 of these bottles, you know, for the biggest of the craftings I've had to do. 11, 10, 9, okay, it's almost done, and if this works, then it's going to start sucking in these bits. There it goes. It just starts sucking that in, and it's sucking in my Air Sigil, and there goes the Flying Ointment, and then this should be, ta-da, done. So let's put you back there, grab my harness. Cool. All right, now if we go back down, and I do need to grab my solar panel, which has been very handy to have. You can see all my HV capacitors. I've got them in a chain here, and they're all full. which has been super, super handy to have. This got a comment saying that I had them backwards, and I did. So right now it's set to send receive, and it doesn't matter. It pumps through. I need to change my point of view. I should have set this to send energy into the Tesseract. So it's coming from this area, sending it in, and then down below, it would receive down there to fill up the rest, which is exactly what it needs to do. Let's plug these 2 bits in, because that should be the last I need. You go there, and you go there. I'm going to take a screenshot because holy crap, was that a lot of work and a lot of tech getting down into these bits. There's some, blood magic that was not hard. That was a mixture of witchery and botania and thaumcraft. So yeah, angel rain. Oh. Okay, I should just be able to. Yes, I can just fly now. Oh, this is so nice. Oh yeah, this is exactly what I've been waiting to have, and it should also give me featherfall. So if I drop down, I don't take any damage. Now that happens with these boots too. Oh, yep, I've got the little wings on here. Yep, I wanted the one with wings. So yes, oh, they flap. So I have me finally the wings that lets me fly about, and that means I can't put off building these islands anymore. Well, but this makes it so much easier to do, so much easier to do. And I do like those wings. Those are cute. Most of the time I just have them empty so you don't see them, but no, I'm going to lean into the wings. I've got these nice little feathery wings. Yay. Okay, if you haven't guessed, I'm excited and very happy to have this. It was too many days working to push this through, but I finally got it, which means now I can branch out into other things. Right off the top of my head, I don't know, other than making the islands, but yay! I'm so happy. Okay. Anyway, this has been Grok the DuckFarmer here, playing on the FTOG Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved Expert Mode server and getting my wings, finally. And thanks for watching. Bye.